Hello guys, welcome back to Nolly Review with Ike, where I review your favorite Nollywood films. I am pissed, guys. I am mad angry. I'll tell you guys why I am angry, and it's so interesting because I saw the movie or the miniseries Blood Sisters yesterday night. I slept at 3 a.m. this morning, and guys, see, literally throughout the entire film, I was like, because see, there was, but let me calm down before I give you guys too much. Let's go and chill. So Blood Sisters is a mini series that came out on the 5th of May. This May, 5th of May 2022, and I have been anticipating this movie for the longest time. I was so interested. Okay, the trailer was so beautiful, and I just wanted to see what these guys do with this movie, and it finally came out, and my god. See, if you have not seen Blood Sisters, but you are missing a lot, because to me, I feel like this is like one of the most beautiful movies ever made in Nigeria. See, quote me anywhere, right? I see, there's just a lot of things to unpack. Like, there were twists and turns, and I think one of the beautiful things I like about movies is that if a movie is able to take me and play with my emotions like excessively, like I will madly fall in love with that movie, and that's what exactly Blood Sisters do. Okay, did Blood Sisters is like a story about two friends. I think Kemi and Sarah. And Sarah is supposed to get married to this wealthy guy who people don't know, abuses her in the background, and then somehow the guy dies. I will not tell you who killed him. So go and watch the film if you're not. And then that particular death led to a lot of craziness. So first of all, like the sound of this film. See, when filmmakers say music or whatever elevates a particular scene, like I might not have felt it in other films that I've watched, but you see Blood Sisters, right? See, every single sound was there for a purpose. Like, you could literally feel every scene because of their sound, and it was just so beautiful, right? I don't know who was the sound guy or whatever, right? But like, guy, kudos to you. Like, now for the acting. See, I should take in. See, the acting of this film. See, the casting, for example. First of all, see, it's madness. Like, so there was Nancy Isime in this film. There was Inedima Okoji in this film. There was Wale Ojo, who played, I think it's one of like my favorite characters, who played Captain Chicago. He's like the whole detective thing. And this one thing, I felt like, I was like, nah, because Captain Chicago came into this film as this guy who was in like the Chicago Police Department, and then I was like, since this is like an all African movie where they're like bringing someone, must there be like the detective? Must it be like someone from Yankee? Why? But then I felt like it was not necessary, but it was very interesting to see how that played out, and I loved how his character like built. And like, I don't know, like, see, this film is just madness, right? My second favorite character in this movie is the lady who played Timeyin. I think Genoveva Ume. I don't see an upcoming star, because see, her acting is top notch. When you say top notch, like, it's also beautiful to see, like, she did madness. Like, see, I look forward to every of her scene, because see, when you say beauty, but it was so beautiful. Like, see, Genoveva, if you ever see this scene, cheesy, I know, say you know this girl, now your friend should be. I don't know I want to do more, but me, I say I want to talk to Genoveva. I don't know I want to do more. If not be today where this video they come out, just find a way where me and her go talk, because see, Genoveva is art. Like, she acts in a way that I've not seen, that I might have seen before, but it's just so beautiful, right? It's just so beautiful. There are other characters in this movie that I felt like played a lot, especially the chemistry between Nancy Isime and Inedima Okoje. And one thing I love about this movie is that I think they tied all their loose ends. So there are points in the film when something will happen, I'll say, these guys might have forgotten this thing. But then I still see that same thing come back and they try to resolve. And it's just so beautiful because there's so many twists and turns. And see, Blood Sisters is madness. So there are like a few things that I took note of in this film, and I feel like they were like the highlights of this film for me. One notably is the fact that where people say that if you leave something on catered for, right, it will somehow come back to haunt you. And we see this play out in the fact that Uduak is like the mother of this empire. Like she's like the big bad of sort of like this empire, and then there was her daughter who is like a drug addict, and they don't tell us exactly why this happens till like later on in the film. And we see that all Timeyin wanted in this film was care, was for someone to just understand her, was for her mother to just be there. Simply that she knew almost all the truths in this film, right? But they didn't give her the opportunity to say, and it didn't matter, and it was fine, right? But then all she wanted was just for her mother to like understand her and say, but then it doesn't happen. Her mother was always casting her away and all that stuff, and then he made her go bad. Where I could relate so much with Timein's character, because I feel like that's what a lot of youths nowadays are facing, right? They just want someone to like understand them. They just want someone to like see them for who they are, and it doesn't happen, right? I think there was this powerful scene in this film when she asked her mother, right, look, I am clean, I don't do drugs anymore, right? Just give me a chance. And you know the freaking thing this woman said? This woman was like,
no, that you are like, you will definitely go back to this thing, like the cocaine is in your system.
And see, I felt it, like, because I know that it broke this girl. And then we see that at the end of this film, that this same girl where you they cast away, now for your hands, like big time in this. See, I don't want to give so much spoilers, right? But go and see this film. Another point in the film where I was like, okay, what is going on here is that Sarah is like this Igbo girl, and she doesn't, we don't see her speak as much Igbo in this film. And her parents speak Igbo to her. Yeah, her parents speak Igbo to her, but we don't see her speak Igbo as much in this film. And then it just makes me not wonder, because it was fine until the very point when there was a need for her to hide Kemi, because they got to this village after running away because the police started chasing them for killing Kola, right? Apparently they got to this village at the same point where the chief of the village died. I know all those films where they say all this culture where if a chief died, they'll be looking for people to kill, to bury with him, and all that stuff. And we see like this chief priest guy is going around the village looking for who to kill. I didn't feel as much scared for the girls as I felt in that moment, right? They were going from house to house looking for who to help them. And then they got to this house and they were knocking at the door, and the woman was speaking Yoruba to them. And then Sarah spoke Yoruba to the woman. I was like, okay, what is going on here? Right? Because I didn't see her speak Yoruba throughout the course of this film. She's Igbo, for example, and I didn't see her speak Yoruba, and all of a sudden she's speaking Yoruba, she's understanding Yoruba. And I think that was like one of the points in the film when I felt like, I said I did it on purpose and I don't understand why they did it, right? But then I was not like, okay, why, what's going on? So you did not speak of Igbo scenes. Okay, maybe because you stayed in Lagos, for example. But even if you had stayed in Lagos, at least it would have still showed, if they had shown us before that maybe she knew how to speak Yoruba or spoke Yoruba with Kemi, for example, right? It would have been a different symbol. And another thing I felt like was evident for me is how your blood can actually not be your blood. Right, for example, we see that this the Ademola's family are these very rich people who are messed up. What I mean messed up is that they don't like each other. They don't see eye to eye. They are blood, but this one is trying. If this one is not trying to kill this one, if this one hating on this one, is this one doing this? And it's just so weird to see that even Sarah and Kemi, even though they're not blood, like they had this connection between them. They could die for each other. And then it's just so interesting to know that your blood can actually not be your blood. Not that there cannot be like a very, very big bond, But if you are blessed to have that kind of bond with your sibling, I think you should cherish it a lot. But don't throw that away because of something far-fetched or something very far away, right? If you find this video interesting, please subscribe, please leave a comment, please share, right? Blood Sisters is out on Netflix. I think anywhere you can download movies right now. I don't want to be that guy who pirates films, but please go watch Blood Sisters. I think you would love it. Kudos to all the cast and crews. Kudos to Ebony Life. I think this is like they've resurrected, right, from their glory of Chief Daddy and to Blood Sisters. I think it's something very beautiful. So please, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.